Greetings everyone. Today's topic is etiquette, and I believe etiquette is very important. It completes the human being for being a very, very empathetic and a genuine professional. So what types of etiquettes are available? You'll be surprised. There's an office etiquette. How do you go about interacting with different colleagues in an office setting? How do you interact with your boss? There's an etiquette for that. There's a dining etiquette. How do you eat in a civilized manner, in a respectful manner when you are with different people, when you are with your family, when you are in an office setting. There's a traveling etiquette, when you are traveling abroad, when you are traveling within the country, how do you travel? There's a whole information on that is available. Meeting etiquette. Now we are in COVID-19, and now we are in this digital world of Microsoft Teams, of Zoom, of Skype, of WhatsApp, and whatnot. But there's a way of how to interact with that, right? You need to be very mindful when we are in a digital format. We need to make sure that we listen to different people and we are able to contribute in our respective domains. Speaking etiquette, there's a way of speaking. Are you speaking just for the sake of speaking, or are you speaking with authenticity, with credibility, with resources, and with credible information? That is very important. So the intention is not to have viral information per se, but the intent is to have information that is authentic and that makes your impact stronger as an influencer. Clothing etiquette. How do you dress in public and how do you dress in private? They are certain etiquettes that we need to follow. And last but not the least, social media etiquette. How do we ensure that when we are speaking or when we are sharing our perspective on social media, how do we do that in a respectful manner? So there are certain tips that I have shared. Number one, always acknowledge people with courtesy and respect at all times. That is the basic human right of every human being, right? We need to learn to actively listen to diverse perspectives. There are people from different ideologies. There are people from different ethnicities. There are people from different cultures. There are people from different religions. There are people from different countries. But we need to train our mind to speak last. And that's what Nelson Mandela did. One of my most favorite inspirational leaders. He used to speak last. And when you do that, when you train your mind to speak last, you are able to acquire wisdom from so many different perspectives. And that gives you intellectual humility. That's very important. We need to develop the art of writing thank you letters and thank you emails. I would like to share a very small story. My dean at the University of Arizona, when I was studying in my college days, he had this art of writing thank yous instantly. Amazing. And whenever people used to acknowledge him or anything whenever people used to acknowledge him or do anything that was professionally acceptable, he would write a thank you immediately. Timing is very important, and he did that with so perfection. That's something that I learned over my years, and that has really helped me, and that shows your authenticity as a human being and as a professional. So try to do that on a more regular basis. Make time to keep your mentors informed. It's not always about asking, give me a job or give me a reference. It's about sustaining and nurturing that relationship that you have acquired over the years, and that will strengthen your credibility as well. Always seek permission before you write the name of your reference. A lot of people, what they do is they automatically assume that your mentee or your reference person will have time for you. People are busy. You need to ensure and have the dignity and have the etiquette of asking Mr. X, Y, and Z, will you be kind enough to spare some time to write to agree for my reference? Will it be okay if I mention your name? If they agree, then you share your job ad that you are applying for and you share your updated resume. That is the etiquette that is expected from you. Always aim to speak in a soft tone. You will be amazed to know that a lot of arguments that happen in life, in professional life, is because of the tone that you speak. Learn to speak in a civilized and a soft and polite tone. That will increase your likability, that will increase your influence. Demonstrate courteous, flexible, and humble behavior. That will show that your intellectual humility, you're wanting to seek more and more knowledge. And last but not the least, we all have a lot of holidays that we celebrate every year. Be mindful of the colleagues that you interact with, that when are the holidays that they celebrate, and congratulate them and send greetings of well-being and happiness to them and to their families and to their loved ones. On that note, stay connected and keep listening to my YouTube channel. Stay joyful. Thank you.